Welcome to our Fall Sports Wrap-Up edition of Chrisman Media. Today we are going to recap the awesome fall sports season that our fellow Bear athletes had. Let's get right into it. Here's Abby with our first update.
Our Chrisman Bears volleyball had a taxing season. The team ended the season with a record of 7 wins and 11 losses, but the team remained strong and throughout the season.
I think we tried to go into every game with a positive mindset, and if we noticed a player was getting down on themselves or feeling negatively, we tried to pick them up.
Work together by just encouraging each other, just building each other up, just motivational words. Sometimes it didn't work, but majority of the time we just help stay positive.
The volleyball team has also had the pleasure of beating our rivals Truman this year earlier in the season with a win of 3-1. The win was a big burst of confidence for our Bears.
I would say the Truman game, definitely, because just the atmosphere was great and we had a good student section there to keep supporting us, and it was a really tough game, but we pushed through and we did good.
Our boys swim team and girls golf team are small here at Chrisman, but doesn't mean they aren't doing big things. Senior Joseph Bartosik and sophomore Karen McGee led the Bears well this season, along with senior golfer Monica Tharp, who ended up at districts.
It's impacted me by teaching me to try different things. I got out of my comfort zone and started doing the IM races and the butterfly races.
The season actually went really well for me. I was all conference again for the second year in a row. And then I was 6 strokes away from making it to state, but it was okay.
This football season had some staggering losses, but despite that, the team pulled their weight and held themselves together. With the help of their new head coach, Rose Ivy, the Bears ended the season with 3 wins and 7 losses, but kept their heads up the whole time.
I'd really say that the team this year was more like a family and a brotherhood. So it was, between the juniors and seniors, it was real easy to stay positive and have a good time no matter what happened.
It was definitely a culture shift, and I think the underclassmen are going to be a lot better with him coaching.
Cross country and girls softball wrapped up their seasons with taking aspects of what they learned and applying it to their play style. These Bear athletics made sure to have their mindsets for success on and off the field.
The season has impacted my life by really giving me something to work for, and it's kind of what the work that you put in, you will get out. So if you're putting in a lot of hard work, then you're gonna see the results and get that out of it.
Overall, I've gained much more speed and my endurance has been much better, and my aerobic base is huge now.
I've learned how to build connections. I had good sportsmanship with my teammates.
We tried to come back at it by building off of it and taking the good from each game and taking it on to the next game.
Bears soccer team had a goal of success this season with 9 wins, 6 losses, and 1 tie. The Bears have a wave of confidence with a win over the Van Horn Falcons.
It was probably our first game against Van Horn because we came out with the win, and there was a lot of people doubting us, and we pulled off with the 10 minutes left, so we came out with the 1-0 win. Just every practice trying to get better and better. We knew it was going to be difficult. It was never going to be easy, especially with our district and who's on our district. So I think just us being there in a positive attitude and try to work and be more was the biggest factor.
Well, this season was actually good. We thought we were going to be bad because we lost a lot of seniors last year, and we didn't even do that bad this year.
Last but certainly not least, our Chrisman Bears tennis team had an incredible season. The tennis girls went to districts for the first time in Chrisman history. You heard that right, the first time in history. This was a big deal for our tennis team and the rest of Chrisman. It wasn't luck that got the girls there, but hard work and dedication.
It was really good because we've obviously never made it that far. I think that because we have been playing better this year especially than we have last year, then we were able to do that.
We really are a team based on teamwork. We don't do anything without pretty much everyone in the group. It's a really positive environment, and I think that we pulled through on some really tough days.
It was really sad this year being my last tennis season, but I was really proud of all of us, seeing as we went to the district championship for the first time ever. It's just a great accomplishment. It was crazy. The night before, I played a 2-hour tennis match and 2 tiebreakers to go to the championship, and it was kind of stressful, but it was a great feeling.
We are proud of all of our fall athletes and coaches here at Chrisman. The teams put in a lot of hard work and dedication. We appreciate you watching this edition of Chrisman Media for our fall sports wrap-up. Now it's time to get those winter sports going. As always, go Bears!